Good afternoon. The music stops. I'm assuming I'm live now. I don't know. I'll get that back on there eventually, but I don't know where it's at. I think I'm going to have to do a whole brand new beginning. That's all right. Maybe we'll throw some recovery dates and stuff in there this time. Who knows? Who knows? A happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good day. It is busy Saturday. Living Sober PDF. It's not very big, so we're going to be on page 7. Maybe I just buy the book. I should probably just get all these books, shouldn't I? Anybody here yet? No. Doesn't say what page. Okay, here we are. I can't quite find it, but that's okay. That is okay. So, yesterday I was able to talk to several people. I didn't get to talk to everybody I wanted to. There are a lot of people there that were doing some good stuff. I'm talking about the Pride Parade. I still got my little sticker. I had a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of hugs. Still got some. It was kind of cool. A couple people came up, and there was one person that came up and they said, "Do you have an LGBTQ meeting?" And I wasn't there, but my wife was talking to them, and she told them, "Well, we don't have one, but everybody is welcome. And if you talk to Dion, they'll probably help you start one," which I'm more than happy to do. I'm more than happy to do. You bet. I'll even join in on that. I don't care. Hey, I like helping people grow. I like being a part of things, even if I'm not supposed to be a part of them. Okay. But I tend to support people that have a harder time because I know what it's like. I know what that's like. Also, somebody said, "Do you have any Spanish speaking meetings?" I knew this was going to come up. So I'd already been prepared for this. See, Adams County is mostly Hispanic. So that only goes to tell you. And I told her, "No, we do not. But if you would like to start one, I would be more than happy to help you do that. And I will join those ones too, even though I don't know what they're saying, but I'll get the gist of it. So what? So what? It isn't, what I do isn't about me. It is about the needs of others. I love helping with that. I don't know what it is. Okay. I like doing that. But living in the now is what helps me do that. I had to do a lot of work. Hi, Patricia. Good evening to you. It is late afternoon here. So, but it is good to have you. It's Sunday, so Trevor might show up. He is usually a Sunday person. Maybe, usually in the mornings, but I'm not usually up Sunday mornings. I'm usually asleep because that's just how things are. So welcome to Daily Trudge on Dion. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Just as a quick reminder, you do not have to say anything here. You're not required to. You could be as anonymous or recover out loud as you want here. Anonymity has to do with other people. And if you want to recover out loud, man. Okay. I come here and use my experience, strength, and hope. And that's what I do. What you get out of it is what you get out of it. Right? And then there's a lot of times I come here and maybe you have a different experience than me. Okay. Now, if you have a different experience with me, feel free to post it. Okay. I don't have all the experience, and some experiences are different. That's not an argument. It is fact. What you went through is fact. And I believe you. I believe you. Of course, I know when you're filling me full of crap, too. Living in the now. What else do we call it? We call it one day at a time. One of our slogans. But living a day at a time and living in the now are a little different. A day at a time usually goes along with the effects of. So a day at a time is the precursor to living in the now. Because if you can think about it in 24 hours, then you can think about the now. Okay? What is the now? It's right now. And it's gone. It's gone. Every second that goes by now is disappearing. And you will never, ever, 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 ever get it back again. Okay. So what are we going for when we're doing this? Well, we're creating new experiences. Why are we living in the now? Because we cannot rest on our laurels. What does resting on our laurels means? It just means that we're taking success from yesterday for today. That's why it's important. See, yesterday was the fair, right? Event was the event. It's not today. Did I have fun yesterday? Yeah, I actually had fun. Around thousands of people. Something's changed. Dude, remember, I have PTSD, and doing this stuff isn't always easy. And at no point did I become. I got a little anxious in the beginning, but I recognized it pretty quick because I was getting uppity with my wife, so I knew. And then I said to my wife, hey, I know I'm being uppity. I'm changing my attitude now. And I did. I think. All right, let's get to this and see where it points us, okay? First, we are trying to live in the now just in order to stay sober, and it works. One day at a time, 1 hour at a time. That's an hour is important because you can go to meetings. And now, if you want to go to a 24-hour meeting, you can. You can put on a meeting and stay right in the middle of her. I will not judge you for that. If that's where you are feeling safe at the moment and that's what you feel you need, I'm going to support you in it. I'm going to support you in that. Why? Because I know if you feel safe, you'll grow. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I'm a housing first person. I'm a housing first. Okay. It does say in the big book that you can get sober despite anybody or anything. I also believe that because I know people that have done it. See, because both can be possible. But see, I know, and I was talking to somebody, we were talking about reintegration, and what these people are doing is called second chance. And what they're doing is they're taking people like me or people with felonies and helping them restart their lives. Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that awesome? Yes, it is awesome. It's fucking awesome. Okay, and they deal, and this is the pet department. So even better, and they love me already. Of course, they love me. because I'm about reintegration back into society. Hi, Ingrid. I knew if I yacked long enough, Ingrid would show up. So she gotta. It's Sunday. It was a good meeting, Ingrid. Even though there was a little disruption, our host disappeared, but yeah, we still take care of it. Isn't that cool? How AA works. Not that just AA, but how a group of people can. You know what else is neat and I'm just saying it because you two know me, but I think it's neat that like I'll come on here and I'll see two people that have just kind of come on and they eventually become friends because they met on here. I'm not taking any credit. It's fucking cool to watch. It is. I've seen a lot of you become friends with other people on here because we're like-minded people. We're like-minded people. All right, let's get back to the topic. I don't think Dion's going to do anything like stay on topic today, but I will do my best. Okay? He's not living in the now. Busted. The book. Once the idea has become a part of our thinking, we find that living in a 24-hour segments is an effective and satisfying way to handle many other matters as well. So not just our drinking. I put my life on this basis. I live my life in 24-hour increments. Now I'll plan. Sure, I'll plan. Okay? But what I do not plan is the result. I do not plan the result. Because the result is already taken care of. That part's already done. God has a plan, right? So that part's done. I don't need to worry about it. What I need to do is be where I'm at so that I can work with the people because it's not the end goal, it's the adventure. There's an adventure that we have. Okay? Yesterday, when I went to go do this, I hadn't met any of these people from this church. No, I hadn't met any of them before. This was done through a pastor, and see how understanding that can kind of move things along. I'm off topic again. Okay. So in the beginning, it deals with our drinking. Okay. But that is just a start. What are we doing? We're actually in the beginning, what we're doing is we're rewiring your brain. We don't want you to think about the past right now. Why? Because it's going to make you feel shameful, and that is it might make you go out and drink. We don't want that to happen for you. We're not going to stop you either. I cannot physically stop you from drinking. Okay. Unless you're my mother, then I will pick you up and I will. Quick story. My mom had been out of treatment for I don't know how long. Not very long. And I've been going to meetings with her. South Suburban. That's where we were going at that time. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing you can do to change the past. So you might as well just fucking learn from it, huh? And not repeat it. But my mom was having a hard day, and I could see it. She was yelling at people, and I saw the old behavior. Okay, and I remember by this point I've been in therapy for a year. I had already been to more AA meetings than most people. Okay, and I was not gonna have it, and I picked her up. I literally picked her up, put her in the car, and said, "Go to a fucking AA meeting now," and she did. And my mom is still around. Okay, she had 39 years of sobriety now. I'm so fucking proud of her. In fact, she gave me her 8-year coin. Okay, these are the benefits to living a day at a time. These are the benefits. That's why it's coming across my mind. That's why it's doing that. Okay. See, every topic in AA always fits. That's why when you go to a meeting, you always hear the topic you need to hear because it's always the same. Garrett, you could have 200 people in the meeting and the topic is exactly what it needs to be for all 200 people. That's the benefits of living a day at a time because I get to see that. Because if I'm too caught up, right? If I'm here or here, then I'm not in today. And my whole life is based around removing everything that is standing in my way of the spirit of the sunlight. That includes my stinking thinking. Okay? Maybe there's a problem. This is the hardest one, I think. When there's a problem with somebody that you care about a lot, but you can't do anything about it today. That's the hardest one for me. And I do a lot of letting go until I can get to it. I throw a lot of willingness in there, is what I do. All right, what else does this have to say? One day at a time to a newcomer, this and other one-liners of AA may seem ridiculous. I'm going to tell you something. You could probably walk into any office anymore and see some kind of AA saying. We're all over the place. Keep it simple. It's a big one. I know everybody uses kids. Keep it simple, stupid. Let go, let God. Another big one. The serenity prayer. Okay. AA made it bigger, but we stole it. I don't remember where. I think it was off a tombstone. I don't remember. So do not quote me on that. I thought I would like the sunlight. I thought it was the sunlight of the spirit, not the spirit of the sunlight. Welcome to my dyslexia. That's just that's my dyslexia. I almost said lysdexia, by the way. That's my dyslexia. So in my mind, it means the same darn thing, but good point. But in a way, it is a ghost. It depends on who you are and what you believe in. I believe in the Holy Ghost. There's some things in Christianity I believe in. See, I take what I need and I left the rest. Thank you for catching that, Ingrid. I appreciate that because other people may have taken it the same way. So I'm glad we got to cover that. Thank you, Ingrid. Ingrid, you're really, really good at letting people know without being mean. You're so good at that. Because that felt so nice. It's like, hey, Dion, you kind of went this way, but I'm going to give it to you in a pie. So I love the way that you did that, Ingrid. That made me feel good. Thank you. The passwords of the AA fellowship can become lifelines in the moments of stress. Whoo, yeah, I want to drink. No, remember what we're doing, Dion. Let that go. Okay, God, I have an urge to drink. It's not mine. You take it. An urge usually lasts about 60 seconds. Okay? Get through that 60 seconds. You'll probably be okay. Okay? When we get that, if it's not going away, what should we do? Go to a meeting. Tell on yourself. I really want to go. Just tell somebody. Because as soon as it comes out of your mouth, it loses power. You ever had a great idea in your head till it came out of your mouth? Drinking is that. Because as soon as it comes out of our mouth, our stomach, our intuition goes, nope, we are not fucking doing that. I am not willing to take the consequences. See, we never even bothered to ask. We never even bothered to ask our heart, our stomach. I never go to my head for advice. Are you kidding? I'm allowed to use my brain, but I only use it for processing. But whenever I make a move, whenever I do something, I bounce it off somebody else first. It needs to come out of my mouth. There's power in saying it. Hey, I want to drink today. Hey, you know what? I am very, very angry today, and I just don't want to be. I'm telling you, it works. I feel silly. What does it say? Right here, newcomer, these one-liners may seem ridiculous. Yeah. The first time I looked in the mirror and told myself how much I love myself, do you know how comfortable I was? Very. I'm not anymore. Now I'm like, I'm like, you're doing all right, dude. You shave, you know, a haircut, but hey. But I don't pick on myself anymore. I'm nicer to myself. Okay. Each day can be like a rose unfurling according to the plan of a power greater than myself. My program should be planted in the right location, just as it will need to be groomed, nourished, and protected from disease. Ooh, yay, dinner. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I love you. So I'm winding up anyway. So that works out. I may do another one though because I'm feeling quite awake today. My planting will require patience and my realizing that some flowers will be more perfect than others. That's none of them are going to be. Okay. Am I striving for perfection? Yes. Am I going to be perfect? No. Is it perfect the way it's supposed to be? Yes. Even when I fuck up here. At the 3 o'clock meeting, somebody asked it, the host, she just disappeared, but we move on. Okay? But we move on. My planting, and so it'll be each stage of the petals unfolding can bring wonder and delight if I do not interfere or let my expectations override my acceptance. And this brings serenity. Yeah. Yeah, it's progress, not perfection. All right. Now, I understand that it's progress, not perfection, but we claim spiritual progress. So in order for that to work, you got to be claiming spiritual progress. Good job. Now we're done. We have claimed spiritual progress. So, but that's exactly what I am talking about. Thank you, Ingrid. I know it sounds like a paradox because it is. We know we're never going to be perfect, but we're willing to try. That's the key. That's the key. Willing to try to be towards your higher power's perfection. Knowing you're not going to get there. And that is okay. Why? Because you're living in the now and you get to enjoy what's happening in your adventure. So go enjoy dinner. Go enjoy your people. And I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. I love you. I love you. Peace out.